spray that feces off of it. Where's the soap? We gotta get the soap. Gotta get the deck.
From the back here. In the back.
Touch it in the back. Yeah, get all that oil. You got all kind of burnt oil on there. Out of soap? I'm gonna put more soap in there. I told you to check it before we started filming. Yeah, so he's gonna lather it up. He's using now. Again, I don't like really using the pressure washers too much. You know, obviously you can do it, but it's my personal. Just, you know, get a nice hose with a nice nozzle that puts out some pressure. And there's not really too many stickers on this one anyway, but. You know, a lot of these new nozzles really put out a lot of pressure. But, you know, actually, you heard me say those electric ones too are pretty good. Those electric ones, they only go up to, I don't know, they're like 1.5 GPM. And I think the PSI is usually like 1500. This one has 20. I'll tell you, this is a home light with a Honda engine. That is absurd. And the guys who don't know, Home Light back in the day, man, before, I don't know who owns them now, to be honest with you. But they really turned Home Light into, but back in the day, I got a video with that chainsaw, that Home Light chainsaw. It's like 35 years old. Well, actually, more than that. It's like 45 years old. Thing's still running, made in the USA back in the day. But how old is this pressure washer? 5, 6 years. Yeah, I don't even know if you can get a Honda on a Home Light anymore. Home Depot. Yeah, I don't even know if Home Depot really carries Home Light that much anymore. I don't really see them there. Got an Echo blower. Now he's spraying. What are you putting on there?
Engine degreaser.
Oh, he's putting engine degreaser on it. This guy. He's got his ways. He's definitely got his ways. I think he's going to turn up the... You going to put a different tip on that sucker? Yeah. Right, he's going to put a different tip on it. Not too much soap came out of it, but it's really not that dirty. It's, yeah, it just needs, you know, needs to get some of the grass out of it. He blew it. He blew it out and everything. So it's a little bit better. But again, like I said, if you're using a pressure washer, you got to be careful with the belts. Also, you know, you can put gashes. You know, you got the PSIs, that higher velocity tip on it. Be careful. You can, you know, go right through your belt or put a nice gash in it. Right, let me zoom in. Get right that wheel. See that right there? Try to get that dirt and grime out of it. Get that out of there. Yeah, a lot of it came off. Wow, what a transformation. That looks good. Got that all cleaned up in there. Right here. Okay, get right in here, and then you got a lot of. Right through there. Right through there. That's it. Gotta look what you're doing. You're in a rush over here. See, this stuff is where a good cleaner would help. It would come right off. Use the simple green. You leave the simple green on for like 10 minutes. You gotta make sure you dilute it, guys. That simple green, you don't want to leave it on there, you know, with just, I don't want to say take the paint off, but it'll lighten the paint. That's good. I won't go too crazy in there. Yeah, it looks great. Can you get around the deck? There's not a scratch on this thing. Yeah, looks good. Center, right by that wheel. Get the side of the tire. That's good. 5 minutes, you're good to go. Again, you know, be careful. Obviously, the pressure washers are fine, but you want to make sure you have the right tip on there. And again, a lot of it came off without really putting too much soap on it. But this type of area here, you can kind of scrub it off, obviously, now, if you want. But simple green, make sure you dilute it, and leave it on there for 5 minutes. It'll come right off when you pressure wash it. But, yeah, don't want to leave it without diluting it. Some people just spray it on there without diluting it. Some of this stuff, the simple green, a little bit safer, but some of these other cleaners, if you just leave them on there without diluting them, it'll get the stuff off, but you'll notice it kind of lightened up the paint. It kind of has a weird, kind of takes the shine off the paint a little bit, but all in all, good. Like I said, a good nozzle will work also. on just on your regular garden hose, but he got in here, it pretty much cleaned. He got a little bit left in there, but area looks awesome. So good. Now put it in the sun. I would start this sucker now. I'll let this thing run for a good 5 minutes. So he's gonna let it run. And what you really should have did too is get right in here. Get all this. I'm sure there's grass all underneath here. Well, he's got the garden hose now. So, but that's where you should have used the pressure washer underneath here. But all right, that's about it. Now he's got the garden hose, and it's gonna spray it off, I guess. All right, we'll catch you guys.
Some of the dirt that picked up from the ground.
Yeah, I'd start her up. I would have, like I said, got to get. You don't know how much grass is underneath there. Raise that deck all the way up and let her fly.